Jen, every time I see that logo, I always say, like, we're sticking with it for a little longer. Welcome to All Star Fandom. It's our top 10 movies of 2025. We're closing out 2025 with a bang of the top 10 movies. I'm Dia, and that's Jen, that's Doc down there. We're going to give our top 10 list. We're going to rank them. You're going to help us out if you're watching along. If you're watching back on replay, let us know what you thought about the full list. And what did we get wrong? What did we get right? Did we leave your favorite movie off? But it's going to be up for discussion in a lot of these movies that we sort of have to go through for this year. So, Jen, Doc, y'all ready to take a look at our list for this year? So,
yes,
let's do this, man. Let's do it.
Just a little clarification too. The ones that we matched on, because we all gave lists. The ones that we matched on, those automatically sort of made the list. But we still got to figure out where we rank them in that list too. So we're going to talk, debate, and see what we come out with. Some might be low, some might be not low, or high. That's the opposite of not low. So let's go
Hey, bro, you really started to talk like Galinda, for real.
It's Glinda, not Galinda.
So let's go ahead and take a look at our list. So you might have seen stuff like this before, this sort of a tier list, but we're going to use it for a ranking list. But again, let us know what you think of our list here. So
yes,
we're going to pull up full screen here so I can see as well. So the year started off with a bang. The summer was even hotter. We got a lot of things in the summer. So first movie up that we all, well, not all of us, but at least two of us agreed on was the Fantastic Four. Marvel's first steps, like the first family of Marvel. Let's see. Let me make sure who had it. I had it, and Doc, I think you had it as well. So I think we got to make the case for why Fantastic Four should be on this list. But then we got to figure out where it ranks. Doc, I'm throwing it to you. Why did Fantastic Four make your list?
Let me dribble that thing down the court. Hold on one time. To everyone watching, thank you for tuning in. But listen, it made my list because it met every expectation for me. I really appreciated them not making Johnny just a meathead dummy that likes fast cars and women. I like that they gave him intelligence. I love the fact that it was really family oriented. I love how they gave Ben his moment when he was, he's still looking for love. Just out here looking for love. You know what I'm saying? I really enjoyed it. And then to give me the big bad that they gave me, it met every expectation I wanted it to meet. And then to flip it in the end with the Silver Surfer actually saving them, the movie was over the top for me. So this is another movie that I told you when I walked out and my wife looked at me, she was like, that was a good movie. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be up for an Oscar. So
visual. Oh, what did Superman get visual effects or this Golden Globes? I think Golden Globes or something like that. Superman might have been nominated for it. I'm not sure if Fantastic Four has been nominated for anything yet. But Jen, I'm sure our sleuth detective Jen, she'll figure it out. She'll let us know what's happening on the award scene. Because this was not on your list.
I can tell you like this: 5 out of the 10 movies, 5 out of my top 10 have been selected for an Oscar so far. They're on the short list.
Okay,
have been nominated.
And like I said, this was not on Jen's list. This was on mine. I enjoyed this, and I'm toss it to you. I might toss it to you and then run back and get my phone real quick. But yeah, but for me, it had everything, man. We finally saw a good Fantastic Four movie, because on those shows, we went through those old ones. We went through the old ones. We went through the one that never saw released, that never got released. And just this one alone, the family aspect, Ben had accepted that he's the thing. We got obviously catchphrases through here, but the ending with Sue and Galactus and that baby, man, I again, 9 months into fatherhood, and I can understand it. And I can also understand the ending trying to mess with that car seat, man. Yeah. That was the most real clip I've ever seen in my life. The most down to earth clip I could ever think of. So this one for me, for superhero movies for this year, this one topped another one that's on this list for me. So Fantastic Four makes my list. Jen.
So
was it not on your list?
According to the quick research I'm doing, Fantastic Four for the award season has been nominated for Best Production Design for Critics' Choice and Action Sci-Fi Feature Most Anticipated Trailer and Score for Oscar Awards. Nothing Oscar related. I'm looking. Nothing for the Oscars. Superman is on the short list for the Oscars, but it has to do with sound design and also production. Nothing.
Okay.
Nothing actor-wise, which this is a trend with the Oscars. It's very hard to get superhero movies for, like, the only one we got close to was Angela Bassett for Wakanda Forever, which we have opinions about that.
Well, and then they gave it to Heath Ledger post, him
That's
passing.
true. Heath Ledger did get it for Joker in memoriam, which is well deserved.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. That performance, but yeah, Fantastic Four. So, Doc, this is where we sort of going to collide. And again, we can look at what we reshuffle. I am sort of thinking like when the list is made, the list is made. I'm leaning towards either one. So, Jen, Doc, if y'all have a better idea, if we can reshuffle after we get 10, or what's locked is locked.
Okay.
What's locked is locked. You know what I'm saying?
What's locked is locked. All right. Okay. This is what you asked for. Remember.
We kind of did that during our Christmas show. Once we locked it, we locked it. We didn't really debate much after it.
All right. So let me head on over and see if I can pull up our list here. So I keep saying, man, like technology don't want me to be great. But here we go.
No, we love technology.
They don't want me to be great. That's okay though.
To answer
regardless.
To answer the other question you were asking, I still haven't seen this movie yet just because of schedule.
Oh, Jan.
Like I have time off from work this Christmas. I'm watching it.
Okay, please do. So Doc,
I'm watching it. So
we know. Oh, go ahead, Jen.
I already know that if I had seen it, it most likely would have been on my list too. That's the only reason why. It's because I have nothing to say about it. So I want to be fair and honest.
That's true. That's understandable. And I feel like a lot of weight on a few of them that we have too. Because the ones on the whole list are just the ones that we all matched, at least two of us matched on. And we do have some below here, right there, that need to make the cut. So, Doc, Fantastic Four. That's that badass theme song too. You know the theme song. Yeah. And considering everything else we saw this summer, and this
I'm gonna rank it number 3 because there's
that's
Ooh. Okay. Can I agree with that one? I'm trying to think if I can agree with that one.
On my list, number 3 because I know what we got.
True, but we got more.
Okay,
that's what I said. I know what we got, but here's the thing, Dion. You know me, and I think you already know my top 2. So, you know my argument for those.
Okay, so since I'm the one who hasn't seen it, let me, Dion, if you don't mind, let me take the reins a little bit here. So, Doc, we have your reasonings why it's number 3. Dion, you're kind of like on the fence about it. Why are you on the fence of it being number 3? Where do you think it should be placed?
Because to me, there's one movie that I enjoyed way more than this. I may have had it at 2. So I may have had it one higher than. Wow. But I'm diplomatic enough to be like, okay, 3 might be a good spot though.
Okay, well, with that thought, I want to ask Doc this because you made an interesting comment. Doc, out of all the movies you've seen, did you see a movie that is better than Fantastic Four?
I saw 2 movies that were better than Fantastic Four.
And I'm thinking maybe one movie that's better. So
then why do you want to put that at 3 as opposed to the other 2?
Because the other 2 movies that I am ranking higher than Fantastic Four, like this movie had everything from the superhero aesthetic and family aspect that I was looking for from this movie. That's why I have it ranked so high on this. The other 2 movies is mind-blowing phenomenal to me, which is why they're ranked higher than Fantastic Four right now. That's why I'm ranking it.
I can't wait to know what, because I know I firmly will fight for my number one, but I'm diplomatic enough. I'm diplomatic enough to be like Fantastic Four can go third.
Okay, and I trust you too, so I know
that theme song almost got it to second.
Man. Like when you get a chance, like I want you to call me like, y'all was right. And we're like, I know.
No. The moment I watch it, it's like what I did with the Godzilla film. I was like, you both were right. This is fantastic.
Yeah, I know.
Like, I was so impressed. I was like, dang, that's a good film.
I told you that movie. I told you.
I didn't doubt you. I was just like, I went in, I watched it, and I'm like, this is the best Zilla and since the original.
Well, you tell me about it. That was good. But I'm diplomatic enough, like I said, for it to be at 3. So why we got this up to? Fantastic Four was a fantastic movie, man. Pun completely intended.
Yeah, it really was.
That was so good. But then let's look at number two.
Ooh, what do we got?
Second one I have. So How to Train Your Dragon is the next one up.
Ooh.
Jen, you had that one on your list.
I did.
I had that one on my list too.
Okay.
This movie, Jen, you know what? Since I'm gonna start with you. Go ahead. Tell us why this made your list.
So for me, when the original animated films came out, I missed the opportunity to see all of them in the theater. I was younger, living at home. I wasn't paying attention to movies like I do now. So when this was announced, I already knew I was going to go see this because I wanted to experience it in the theater. The reason that this is on my top 10 is because it's one of the best live action remakes that basically is, to a point, beat for beat with minimal changes that make sense for live action and with lore expansion. And I've said this before on the show, and will continue to say this as I see films like this. I love how they went to Viking lore and actually pulled things from Viking lore, from the hall that they were in. They really went in a little bit with some Viking lore detail that I really appreciated. And for me, that's where, especially because I actually enjoy history and I get a little nerdy there.
Mm-hmm. And you got Gerard Butler back too.
That was a big thing for me. Like they got Gerard Butler back to play Stoic.
That's wild.
And he looked fantastic. It was like he never left.
I know it's his character. Like that's him. Yeah.
So, and this is something I hope with if we're going to keep going with live action remakes, I hope that this will inspire other actors to come back to take up the roles that they have voiced, because we've actually seen that in Star Wars with the Star Wars series. Like the actress who plays Bo-Katan, she was the voice for Bo-Katan in the Star Wars series and the Clone Wars and wherever else she pops up. We've been having that happen, and I love that. And I think we need more of that. So, and the fact that this was shot on location in Iceland.
And they built that arena too. They built the arena.
The arena is real. That is a real arena. And what really impressed me, because I saw this in IMAX, the shots that they did for the flying scene with the shaky camera to make it really feel like, oh my freak, that's a real dragon flying in the sky. I was so impressed. And this is the first live action film that we have had where original director and original composer also came back to do it and is doing the whole trilogy for all 3 movies. So that's why it's on my top 10 list, because we have the OGs coming back. They executed it beautifully with shots on location, how they built real scenes, the arena, the expansion of the lore. This has to be on the top 10. And then the dragon's design for Toothless, he looks so good. And the other dragons, it's dope.
You preached the sermon. I got nothing else. Amen. Because I was going to say the exact same thing you said.
There's so much to talk about this.
This was such like we saw the trailer for it early, and I was like, oh man, they are like, even like the scene where he touches Toothless. It's like that's straight from the animated movie. So for me, again, we've talked about it so much, right?
Yeah.
You have the material, stick to the material. It's there. Don't try to make Toothless look as like different or like if he existed in the real world. That's the real world for them. So just put this on, just make it over. And it's enough action there that you're like, it's
right, because
it's just so good. It's so well done and so like you still feel the heart of the movie you watched originally.
And then with the other dragon designs, you can play with those dragons to make it feel like, well, what if it will look like it in the real world? You can
texture wise, they were, you know, like they looked, but they didn't lose any of the design features. They looked like they looked before. We know this character, we know these dragons.
Because the fan
base. Where are we putting this? Where are we putting this? We hyping it up, but where are we putting this?
4. We're putting it at 4.
Ooh, Jen. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I'm on board with it being a good movie. Before 4 seems
where would you put it?
4 seems a tad on the man. We got some heavy hitters on the way too, and
that's true.
What's the way Dia said, "Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Let's think about this for a second. We gotta talk about this." 4 is a little high on the list.
4, I was thinking 5.
I'll go with 5.
Right there in the middle, because there's some
5.
that I enjoyed more. And like I said, there's our other list too that's below it. Because if you haven't counted already, we have 8 total that we agreed upon.
So let me ask you this, because I'm cool with 5. Do you think it at least it should be in the top 5?
It could be there.
You hesitated?
Oh no, it can't be there, Gia. It can't be there. It can't be there.
If I may,
do we want to know? Like, we don't want to know what's like what we didn't pick yet, right?
No, not yet.
Okay, because I know because I put this stuff
together. Did you see it?
I've seen every movie on this list.
Okay, your opinion. Why did it not make your list? I just assumed you.
If we had a top 15, it would have made my list, but it was right there. It was right there. Ooh. Because Dion, you've seen my list.
I saw your list, and I know what your list consists of. I understand your list. I understand what you're going to fight for too. Right. But that movie was so well done.
I'm not saying it wasn't done well. I'm not saying it's one of the best live action movies I've seen, because it is. But it missed my list by 1. It was number 11.
So then, should we put this at 6?
I say 7.
I'm good with 6, Jen. I'm good with 6.
Okay.
Let's do 6.
Okay.
Well, I want to see how this sucker shakes out, man, because I am not.
We're already on a roll.
Because I'm like, because I'm thinking like, I know what's next, and we can see what's next, and we got Thunderbolts next. Thunderbolts made, I believe, my list and Doc's list, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Jen did not make your top 10 list for this year. So I'm going to give you a chance to explain yourself of why Thunderbolts did not make your list.
Because I didn't watch it yet. I'm watching it on my way.
What are you doing? This is all part of the show.
Listen. I'm watching it on my Christmas break from work because
we should have did this on like the 31st then, Jen. You're watching everything on Christmas Day.
I watched all the other stuff. I watched Godzilla.
Yeah, but that was like 2 years ago. When that movie come out? 2-3 years ago?
Hey, just be glad I watched it, okay?
Oh, man.
Listen. So
go ahead, Jen. Why haven't you seen it yet?
Because of my schedule. That's why. Stuff outside of this arena that has come up. So I'm sorry.
I'm so disappointed. Doc, take the wheel, man.
So look, check this out. So it made my list simply because it was one of
be on my list if I saw it.
It was probably one of the best superhero movies I've seen in a very long time when it comes to a superhero mashup and taking a ragtag bunch of people who are essentially bad guys and turning them into heroes.
Yeah.
I love the redemption story. I love redemption stories. And for I keep, every time I look at her face, I keep forgetting her name.
Elena?
Elena. Her story and how she's just going through the motions. She's still very, very much the coldest assassin that's ever assassinated people. But it's just like she just wakes up and goes through the motions, and she's like, "It's nothing out here in life," until she meets this dude who just so happens to be the strongest, whatever the hell he is. You know what I'm saying? And then they start building this team around her, and they start building this thing that's leading to the new Avengers. Is what I was really appreciating. And then just the effects, the acting, everything about this movie, I really enjoyed. So, and then I want to see, of course, with the I can't say a cliffhanger or the Easter egg, whatever you call it at the end.
Haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, I can't say, but there's something that happens. Something that happens in credit scenes, all that stuff, Jen. I'm not gonna tell you, but it pushes everything forward, and I really enjoyed it. And I love how they connect everything. So, yeah, I'm gonna stop yapping.
In the year of like what 4 top tier superhero teams, superhero movies that we had this year. Again, keep that in mind too when we're thinking about listing. But we got Sentry in this, and we got, again, like you said, a ragtag bunch that are the Thunderbolts, and now they're like the Avengers with an asterisk. Right. And that cliffhanger, that after credit scene where I gotta know why Bucky's hair and mustache look like that. I gotta know, man. How did we get there? Because that hair was man, on point. Now, but then how it ties into another superhero movie that we saw, and then how it's going to tie in to another one that is coming up in next November. So I love this one. This was Marvel back in rare form for me. And this is where they shine the best. Those team up movies. Those team up movies are their shining moments. We saw it with Avengers, we saw it with Ultron, we saw it with Civil War. You put that in there, and now you're giving us that with that ragtag bunch, almost not Suicide Squad-ish, but they're all trying to redeem themselves to a point, right? Or not be killed by, the other stuff that's going in this movie. But I thought this was one of the best superhero movies of the year. That's why I made my list.
Let me ask you both this, because if I'm correct, we haven't had a ragtag team movie like this in Suicide Squad, correct?
For DC, yeah. For DC, I mean, yeah. I mean, Guardians, you could say that it was too, but
comic book worldy, if you will. We have Suicide Squad, the baddies trying to, become good, come clean for the mission at hand versus this. How do you guys rank this compared to Suicide Squad?
I'm going to be completely honest. I saw the first Suicide Squad, hated it. Did not watch the second one. I didn't know where we were going with DC. So it was just I wasn't interested. But we've seen ragtag bunches, and Doc, I'll let you answer real quick. We've seen ragtag bunches before.
Yeah.
For this, I even feel like Guardians to start off was a ragtag bunch, and then they became a family. This is what more than likely happens with this, right? Especially with the jump forward that we get within this movie too.
Okay.
So for me, I was like, it felt better than the first Suicide Squad. I'm not sure about the second one, Doc. You could probably answer that one.
Yeah. Jen, be prepared to witness probably something you have never witnessed before, where I agree with Dion 100%.
Okay.
Suicide Squad's no. This right here is far outranks Suicide Squad, both of the movies. I did not like
this one too.
Did not like the first one. The second one to me, I thought was I didn't appreciate it. There are some people out here that really appreciate it.
They rock with it.
And I think this, as far as we're taking a ragtag bunch of so-called bad guys and they're turning to good guys, this is far outweighs that movie.
Okay.
I mean, and let's think about just the evolution of the characters too. We got Bucky Barnes from Bucky being Bucky Barnes to Winter Soldier to being the White Wolf and coming back as a hero. And then we find out in another movie he's a governor or a senator or something like that.
Senator
like this man went to politics.
Yes.
After Endgame, man. Like just that alone, and then you see Elena and her David Harbour.
Yes,
is so good as Red Guardian. He's so good at that character, at being like the Captain America of what country was it? Was it Russia, right? So being the Captain America of Russia, and he's always talking about these battles and stuff, and how he can finally it's so good. The dialogue is so great between all of them. They all shine in a movie with so many, and John Walker, even the generic Captain America, perfect. Like it was a perfect story for him too, because you get to know him a little bit better and understand him. So, Doc, a lot we've talked about and put on with this movie. Switching over, where are we putting this bad boy?
Number 8.
Oh, I disagree.
You think it's higher?
I firmly disagree.
Where do you want to put it, Dion?
That might go. Shoot, man. That might go 5 for me. That might go 5 for me.
Well, then
let me go top 5.
So
for this year.
Well, let me ask this, Doc. Why do you think it should not be in the top 5? Because the other movies we haven't discussed yet?
No. For my list, there are 6 other movies that I think were better than this film. And this was a great film.
Okay.
But some movies you watch, you're like, man, that checks every single box.
Yes.
There are 6 other movies that I think that are better.
Okay.
Two of them, one of them you already have up there at number 3, but the others I think are better. But that's just my opinion.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so Dion, why do you disagree? Why do you think it should be higher?
Because I think all around, and again, we can look down and see what's on hold. To me, that movie is better than possibly 2 of those movies that are down there already, or that are on hold already. Just 2. That's why I'm thinking, like, what number did you say, Doc?
I said number 8.
I can't put it below How to Train Your Dragon. I love that movie. I love that movie. I love that movie. Wait, listen. I love that movie. How to Train Your Dragon. I love it. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to the trilogy. But
you think it's better than that?
I feel like it's better than How to Train Your Dragon.
Why is it better?
From a Marvel movie being back in their bag this year, they collectively said, hey, let's get back on track. We got a drop in February with Captain America. We got this, and we got Fantastic Four. Mm-hmm. So this was Marvel's best year in a long time, post Endgame. Like this has been a good one for them. I don't mind having 2 Marvel movies, perhaps in the top 5. Doc, that's too low, man. Like that's too low. 8 is too low.
Okay.
8's too low. I think How to Train Your Dragon just got me though, because I love that movie too. But Thunderbolts is good, man.
So Thunderbolts is not worthy to go to 7. It has to be in top 5.
Because I was gonna say, if you could switch 6, put How to Train Your Dragon at number 7.
Dragon at 7, I could put go with Thunderbolts at 6.
But Jen would have to agree to that though. She ain't seen it though.
We'll do that.
But I have seen How to Train Your Dragon. I originally said it should be 7.
Okay.
Now, Jen, do you agree with that, Jen?
Yeah, I'll trust you. I'll trust you.
Just like I'll trust you. Okay. How to Train Your Dragon is so good, but I enjoyed one of the.
I fell in love with that Godzilla movie after watching that. I trust you.
So that I love.
Depending what else we talk about, I don't know how much lower I want How to Train Your Dragon though. I don't want it.
We will have to watch if that slips. because so let's go to the next one. Next one recently on everybody's mind is Predator Badlands.
Yes,
that was Predator. We followed a Predator for a whole movie.
Yeah, we did.
You know what? Since I've been kicking it to everybody else, I'm going to kick it to myself on this one.
Go for it.
Because this movie gave me everything I ever wanted in a Predator movie. A Predator-led movie. Mm-hmm. Honestly, it's one of those things I didn't know we needed. You know what I mean? It felt like that.
So good.
And the story was so good. The characters were great. The technology they used for it. He actually carried her on his back sometimes. Like, this was the Predator movie for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to say this and move on because I know else. I think, Jen, did you have it?
Yeah, it's on my list.
It's on, and Doc, it did not make your list. Yes, if I remember correctly.
Yes, it did.
Oh, it did?
No, it didn't. No, it
yes,
didn't.
It did.
Oh, Doc, let me pull this up. Let me pull this email up. Oh, I'm pulling your email up. What you sent me.
He's pulling up the receipt, ladies and gentlemen.
Because I don't remember us ever going right across the board with it being straight up. I don't want that. Okay, we all three had it. I take that back. I apologize. I apologize. Because I didn't remember none of us making all three choices. So, since we all agree on this, where does this movie sit in the current list makeup that we have right now? Let me go back to it.
I mean, there's other films I want to talk about, but I think it should be in the top 5.
I think it should be in the top 5 as well.
Yeah.
I also think it should be in the top 5.
So where are we putting it?
I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm
gonna rank it at number 4.
I'm putting it at 2.
Gian?
I was actually, because I know there's other movies we haven't discussed. And
I'm putting it at 2.
Number 2, bro.
2.
I was thinking 5 actually. just like only because we haven't discussed other films. Because remember,
I know what.
Here's the thing. This is sort of a blind ranking. This is
we switched How to Train Your Dragon for Thunderbolts. Okay,
this is true.
I can agree with what Jen said.
We got some flexibility. Okay.
So we get other ones on the board, and then we can
Jen, put it at 5. I'm with Jen. Put it at 5.
Y'all, wow, man. Y'all, wow. We saw a Predator redeem himself and start his own tribe. We went off world.
I would put it
not a human in sight.
I would put
nothing but androids. Nothing but androids.
I would put Predator at 3, but y'all, I'm trusting y'all with Fantastic Four.
Put it at 5.
What did you have more fun with, Doc? Fantastic Four or Predator?
Ooh. He's just sitting there.
What movie did you have more fun watching?
Predator.
Fantastic Four was dope.
I can't lie. It was Predator. I had more fun watching Predator.
So how about we put Fantastic Four
and we didn't even care that it was all subtitled.
Flip this. Put Fantastic Four at 4.
Predator
at 3.
No. I feel like we should have. Next time we do this, we'll have a set amount of moves to make. So we have to stick firmly behind this list. Because if we do this on every pick, we're going to be reshuffling this list all the way through. So I don't know if I institute that now that we got 3.
Okay, after we do moves, this, then we
after this one we institute it. But there's not another movie for me. I'm sorry. There's one more movie, but it ain't that.
So put Fantastic Four at 4 and with Predator at 3.
All right, I got some more fighting to do.
Stop. No.
You want to put that too? You want to put that too?
Put it at 2.
You want to put that too, don't you? You want to put it at 2? Nope.
I did have more fun watching Predator than Fantastic Four. So,
Doc, you know how much we love the Predator, man. And that franchise.
He is one of my favorite.
We talked about
my favorite alien, hands down.
how can that movie be that that low, but not as high? And we talked about it being maybe the second best Predator movie made.
Yeah, because when we talked about the show, all of us said that this Predator movie was like, out of all the Predators, it was number 2 on the list, and then the OG was still number 1.
Yeah, and I mean, you can flip flop 2 and you like Predator 2.
I mean,
and
of course, it's gonna be the first one with Dutch, and then this one, and then my boy come after that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
Mr. Glover come after that. So,
all right. We'll leave that there for now, and now we'll institute the three switches. Okay, I think 3 total, or not 3 apiece, but 3 total.
Now we only have 1. We've only did How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, that's the only one we did. So
yeah,
do we want to pick up with 3 after this, or we just got 2?
Let's do 2 more. 2 more flips and we're done. 2 more flips.
All right. Well, the next movie down here is Jurassic World Rebirth. I'm gonna save y'all a gang of time. 10.
I can agree with that.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, if y'all agree with that, 11. We can get off the list right now.
No,
we can get off the list completely.
Put it at 10.
Put it at 10 for right now.
Are we sure?
Yes.
Yes. You saw it, right?
Yes, I saw this movie.
You didn't like it?
I'll never watch it again.
Wow.
It's not like I didn't like it. It was what it was. But I won't watch this again.
I've watched it 4 times already.
I thought it
was man.
It was
I love dinosaurs, bro.
No,
this movie is really good.
I really thought this movie was very good. I liked there was a definitive beginning, middle, and end. Mm-hmm. I really enjoyed the characters. I like that in this one, compared to other films we have seen in Jurassic World, there was more risk and loss of life in this one than compared to others when it comes to parties that have gone into the Jurassic, where I feel like there was characters that I would have loved to see go through just because I'm used to Jurassic World. It's like, okay, they're going to stick around for a while. And they're like, wait, no? Oh, what? Wow. Wait, he died too?
Jen, I hate to cut you off, but every death you saw coming. You saw it coming.
I don't disagree.
Like when she got up on that top of the ship, I was like, oh, she's gone.
No. I don't disagree with that. But like,
yeah,
I felt like with her character,
and you knew who was going to survive too.
To a point.
I felt like you knew.
No, like I had moments though. For me personally, it was like, wait, they're not going to kill this little girl. Please tell me they're not going to kill this little girl. Please.
No, they gave her a pet, man. Like that's the thing. Like you know what? Number 10, Dolores. That was her pet name.
I love Dolores. Yes.
She alone gets this at 10. Everything else, because I was like happy every time I saw Dolores, she came back. That was like the best part of that movie for me. Everything else was just
I actually enjoyed that scene, the T-Rex scene. I thought that T-Rex scene was dope.
Yeah, a lot of it just felt okay. I'll make my.
You felt like you've seen it before. Is that what you're trying to say, Dion?
Here's the thing: how many Jurassic World and Park movies have we had so far?
A lot.
And maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, maybe that I can think of. Top like 7 or 8. I know, like for this one, I don't know. Maybe I'm just not enthralled with the franchise anymore. But every time I watched it, I kept thinking to myself, I'd rather watch the first one because that sucker's timeless, man. This one did not feel that way. This one felt like just another dinosaur movie that I can move on from that I'll probably never go back to.
Well, one thing I appreciate about this, I didn't have that feeling, Dion, that you had, but what I liked about it is that we didn't go back in time. They just kept with the timeline. After all these events, we are here.
Yeah, and again, great concept, great concept in that regard. I thought
the cast was good,
but I don't know what I was expecting because I know when I saw this trailer, I was like, you know what, Scarlett Mahershala, I was like, that could be pretty dope.
I like their chemistry.
It's just another suicide mission almost. You know what I mean?
Put it at 10. Put it at 10.
Yeah, put it at 10.
Put it at 10.
I feel like we may have talked about that for far too long. That made my mind up from the gate. When I saw that on the list, I was like, "Ha, no, didn't make mine." I know for fact. I'm putting that 10 for y'all. Honestly, like that's what I'm doing. That's me being a good friend. Because I sure didn't have it nowhere close to my top 10. All right, Mr. Coverboy himself right now for our thumbnail. If you watch the Boy Scout and the old man in blue.
He has to be in the top 3.
I respectfully, it was on my list, but I respectfully.
Yeah, he was on my list too, but I disagree with top 3.
I respectfully
disagree.
disagree.
Why do you disagree?
I didn't enjoy it more than Fantastic Four. I didn't enjoy it more than Predator.
No,
I didn't enjoy it more than Thunderbolts.
And you talking to somebody now, Jen? And you talking to somebody who absolutely loves Superman. I love Superman.
You know what brought a smile to my face? How to Train Your Dragon.
I didn't think this film was better than
higher than How to Train Your Dragon for me. It's higher than that.
I most definitely didn't think it was better than Predator's Badlands.
It might not even be better than Killer's a Killer.
And that movie was absolutely wonderful.
What?
Yeah, I use it for the thumbnail because I know hopefully the algorithm is like, hey, we'll get you clicks. But then, don't
tell the algorithm that.
So I'm using old Captain, old Boy Scout, old Big Blue in this one. But back to
he has to be above How to Train Your Dragon, though. He can't be below that.
Well, that means How to Train Your Dragon gonna have to come down on a little bit further down then.
No.
Well, here's the thing. I didn't enjoy it more than I enjoyed Thunderbolts more. Y'all know how I felt about Superman. I was like, he was a great Superman. It was just a good movie. That's all.
Man,
which is a good movie is not a bad thing. A good movie is a good movie, but for me,
in the top 5,
I enjoyed more of these than that. Doc, where you putting it?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. If it's up to me, man, I put Superman number 10 because I have to take Jurassic.
No, really? I'm not saying 10.
No.
Okay,
he's not a 10. He's higher than 10.
Okay, let's do this. I know we're making rules up on the fly because this is our first sort of retrospective episode. I'm willing to hold him there for now. Okay. Just willing to hold him there for now. Or do we? Because here's the thing, I didn't have him that low.
Where would you put him then, Dion?
With this list, I enjoyed Thunderbolts a lot more. I really did. Like, truthfully, that movie was, for me, way more enjoyable than Superman. A lot of moving pieces in Superman. We've talked about it on this show, like right after it came out. A lot to like about it. Casting was good. Story was what it was, for me. I'd be okay with 5. I know it's above Thunderbolts, but I'm okay with it at 5. Just because it's got DC back on track in whatever direction that they want to go in. So Jen, if you feel like it could be 5, I think we beat Doc on that.
I think it should be in the top 5. So yeah, put him at 5.
Hoo-wee. Okay. Because there's more. There's more.
We have
there's more.
We have 2 more still, but
we do. Yeah. So let's do it. And we got our switches too.
We have 2 more switches. That's it.
Yeah. So Superman is where we put him. We put him at 5, pretty much middle of the road, if we look at it that way. But the next one up, oh man, I didn't get a trailer for it. Dadgummit. I didn't download it, which I should have. I apologize. Next one up, Sinners is number 1. I'm gonna save us a lot of time on that one.
Yep.
Number 1.
Yeah, it's number 1. That's the best.
That movie was incredible. That movie, Doc, you take it first. Go ahead.
That movie was absolutely phenomenal. from an acting standpoint, from a cinematography standpoint, from a new music standpoint, from a photographer standpoint, from a creative standpoint, that movie was hands down absolutely the best #1 movie of the year. And I am so shocked that Michael B. Jordan did not get nominated for Best Actor of the Year for the Oscars. Bro.
Hey, man.
This movie, if you have not seen Sinners yet, please go and see it. And of course, there's going to be a lot of people saying it's not good, but form your own opinion. But my opinion, and I think we all agree, this movie is absolutely hands down phenomenal.
This movie was, like, I will admit, like I did not have, I think Xander was here, didn't have a chance to go see it in theaters. But as soon as it got on Max, it was in the rotation and we watched it. And want to talk about like a creative movie, like an original idea, because we talk about a lot of things are just like rinse and repeat. This gave me Michael B. Jordan in 2 roles, cousins, brothers, who knows, man, they look alike, you know what I mean? And so much that the music within this, I've listened to the album on Spotify a few times because it's so good. And this was, again, original idea, one of the best movies I've seen. The best movie I saw this year was that Michael B. Jordan put on a what's the term, a tour de force when it comes to acting, and especially trying to pull off 2 distinctly different roles. And I will admit, man, the level of culture that was in this movie, phenomenal, man. Like the music, the dancing, the just the story alone, like that was, it was good, man. I ain't got nothing else to say. Doc said most of it. This is my #1 movie, hands down. For this year. Jen, what you got?
I don't disagree at all with anything that has been said.
This was, it's funny, a funny joke. I think Kev on stage said it. With the son going back to the church and leaving the church. He said, I would have left the church too, because his dad just didn't see the vision. And then you fast forward, 70 years in the future or something like that, and my man's still out here strumming it, making money, doing what he loves to do, just to see the vision, man. But this was an original story. Ryan Coogler as director is amazing. Anytime he and Michael B. Jordan hook up, they're magical together. And I don't know if you can make a sequel out of this. I don't think you touch it with a 10-foot pole, though. You let this live. Let it be what it is.
Let it be a standalone. There's some films, just let it be what it is.
And there's so many times where I saw Michael B. Jordan at the end of this. I'm like, why don't we have him in more like action movies too? Because him popping off that Tommy gun was like, come on, man, like, put him in Predator. Let him shoot up some.
But also look at him as Killmonger. Look at him as Killmonger in Black Panther.
Doc, he'd kill the Predator, man.
He would, bro. He really would, dog.
Like he already played Creed or Apollo's son. Let him be.
Have y'all seen him on the Netflix? I mean, not Netflix, but Amazon Prime movie. Was it Without Remorse?
No, I haven't seen that.
Tom Clancy.
I want to ask a question because we're putting this at #1, just to play a little bit of devil's advocate. Because Dion, what's next that Doc and I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you sure with everything else? This is at #1. You would have put
it. We got our switches to do it, right? So whatever we see after, we got one more on hold that most of us put on our list.
That one on, yeah.
Yeah. So then below that are all the ones that we differed.
Okay.
In.
Okay.
We got I'll say we got our 3 switches that we want to use, which I'm sure we'll probably want to use. 2. We got 2. Oh God, we got 2 that we need that we'll use after it.
Because we already switched How to Train Your Dragon, so we got 2.
So that counted. So we got this one now. So let's go ahead and move. Yeah, because I mean, and here's the thing, I don't want to dictate it too much either. We'll give my opinions, we'll give my thoughts on it too. But yeah, at least 1 in 10, I was for sure about. So that was just me. 1 in 10, I was for sure. Like I
don't disagree with 10 at all. I
had no remorse putting that off the list entirely. Like I wouldn't even made a clip for it. That's how much I was like, I don't want to put this movie. Oh my gosh, Dion.
I wouldn't have even made a clip for it.
I didn't want to even find the trailer for it to be like, hey y'all, this is what we're talking about.
My God. Like, the man just said I would have not even moved the trailer. Yeah.
But also Wicked for Good is our next movie up. Right now, slots that we have available are 4, 8, and 9 for Wicked for Good, the sequel to the highly acclaimed Wicked Part 1. Jen, would you like to take this one?
I really enjoyed this one. And like I said, when we discussed this on our movie review, I really liked how they cleaned up Part 2 with the tidbits I know from the show. How basically it was true to form to the original Act 2, because I think I misspoke on a couple of things, but like the slap and everything, all that is in the Broadway show, all of that. But like I mentioned, some of the things that were dropped off in the live show, how they fleshed it out in here, especially with the animal cruelty aspect.
Yeah.
They just drop off after a song after that you don't see. And then the nice little changes, like how the Grimmery actually opens up for Glinda when it does it in the show, to basically put in some hope that the future is going to get better with her from this moment forward for Oz. So I like all those elements. What are the slots again? 4 and what?
We got number 4, 8, and 9.
I'm willing to put it at 4, but then I know that can be debatable too.
Doc, this did not make your list.
It didn't?
Holla at your boy.
It did make my list, dog. You fucking up. It's on my list.
What are you talking about?
Go to my list, dog.
I was about to say, why is this? Because you're a music man. Why is this on your
What is going on, bro?
Sorry, it didn't make mine. My bad. Dude, I got 100 tabs open. I got 2 screens up.
Dion,
I should take a picture of my setup right now.
It didn't make your list? Why not? I'm curious. Why didn't it make your list, Dion?
There's a few more movies that I enjoy. It comes down to that. There are more movies that I enjoy than this. The first one was just so epic, and Part 1 is just so good.
It is.
That I was like, was it even better than Part 1? And to me, it wasn't. Maybe like to a lot of people, Part 2, it kind of like plateaued a bit, but the additions you talked about that weren't in the original play made it better. Like the creamery, like all that stuff. Like that was needed. Like I couldn't imagine if that didn't happen now. But for me, I was like, was it better than the first one? No, not to me. And then was it better than the list of movies that we had up here?
So should we put it at slot number 8 then? Is that fair?
Yes.
Is that fair?
Yes. That's where I was going to say put it.
Okay.
I'm not mad at that. Again, we have our switches.
2 more
to move. All right. So those are the ones that we all, well, thankfully Doc had his list out and knew his ones he picked. So these were all the ones that we got on the list. We have slot 4 and slot 9 left open. Okay. So we're going to take a look at the next ones that we have coming up as well. So let's pull those up. Got to delete some things here and there. So far, while I get this up, how are we feeling about this list so far?
Depending on what's coming up, there could still be some debate.
This made Doc's list. Ballerina. I know this made your list. Ballerina. It was a spinoff of John Wick, right?
Mm-hmm.
So explain this one for me, and I just made your list.
So, because I thought we were just going off of, movie theater movies. So this one made my list because it was as far as the action connection to John Wick, it was perfect. And then the either of y'all go see it before I start talking about it?
No, I haven't.
I have not. This was not on my radar whatsoever.
Okay, so flip this. So it is a part of the John Wick world, but she's not technically an assassin. She is like a person that prevents people from getting assassinated. So she's like a protector or whatever. But they're a part of the same world, if you can understand that fact. And she is cold as hell. And it made my list because nothing else that I saw, as far as top 10 go, was more enjoyable than watching this film here. So that's why it made my top 10 list. And then, I love action.
I understand that, but I'm looking at just so I got receipts, so I don't go off top of my head. You didn't have How to Train Your Dragon, right?
Mm-mm.
But you've seen it,
yeah,
and that didn't make your top list. But Ballerina did, and didn't make any of ours. Are we willing to sort of put it in the whole section for now? Because I haven't seen it.
Y'all hadn't seen it, so yeah.
So sure. I don't know if we'll just put it in the whole list, but
no, that's fair. Put it in.
That's all we can do.
Let's discuss the other films first. That's fine.
Okay, bet. So let's go to our next one that we have here. Our next one is Captain America: Brave New World. So, Doc, that did not make your list. Jen, that did not make your list.
No.
That made mine.
Okay. Why?
People will say it wasn't a Captain America movie. I get it. They wrap up a lot of stuff from The Incredible Hulk. But it was one of the rare times of seeing. I never thought in 2025 or any other time I'd see Sam Wilson as Captain America on the big screen. We saw it on the TV show. The impact of the movie meant more to me than the actual movie, if that makes sense.
Okay.
We had Sam Wilson, then we got Isaiah Bradley within this too. We got some shine left put on him, but I will admit it did clean up all the stuff from Incredible Hulk 08. Doc, was that 08?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
that's 08.
Or Incredible Hulk. And I get it, but it was still an opportunity to see Sam in a feature length movie as Captain America. And I thought that was the most amazing thing. No super soldier serum. He's just out here with the skills that he knows, working with the people that he works with. And obviously we get to the point where we get Red Hulk at the end.
Oh,
and there's no way he is toe-to-toe with Red Hulk. But he pulls out his sort of Steve Rogers sort of reasoning with him, because Steve would do that too. Steve was the king of speeches, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was able to do that at the end, and it just felt more impactful. The whole black man is Captain America, man. That in 2025, that just resonated a lot with me.
Yeah.
So that's why it made my list. And seeing him carry around that shield. And we know there's rumors now currently about Chris Evans coming back, but the way that relationship work, I can see him and Steve Rogers standing together.
And a lot
with Isaiah Bradley.
That's our hope, right? But with the shield in hand, because it was just so good, man. To me, it was.
Fans would go nuts over that. Seeing OG Cap with Sam and Isaiah. Come on.
Yeah, and it felt right. Yeah, great actors within it. We got some movement on what was up with Bucky. Visually, it was dope. Yeah, visually it looked dope with him flying and as Captain America. Red Hulk looked good too.
He did.
So I enjoyed it. This easily made my top 10. But I hear I want to know what y'all all think too. Doc.
Yeah, once again, just didn't make the list. It's in my top 15, but wasn't in my top 10 this year.
So the fact here's okay. I'm gonna let you finish. Sorry, I'm gonna let you land. Dog. Go ahead.
You saw my list. That's
better than okay. Considering where we are in our list, okay. Just considering where we are in our list. Let me pull it back up. Captain America was not better than what we got at number 10.
I'm willing to put him at 9. But
Captain America is not better than Jurassic World Rebirth.
I already told you could have taken Jurassic Park off the list.
Well, why y'all put it on the list then, man? Why you put it?
I didn't say that.
I said take it off the list. Jen said
it was on your list. How did it make your list if you were like you could take it off the list?
Because we still have other movies to talk about, so I'm willing to negotiate.
Yeah, so Dion,
your list is supposed to be all heavy hitters, though, man. You know what I mean?
Just put him in hold. Put him in hold.
Because look, I'm trying to let my man let one of his movies make the list.
Y'all gonna let Jurassic World Rebirth be on a top 10
list? We talk about the other movies because there's one on my list we haven't talked about yet that I think should be on the list.
Y'all wilding, man.
Can you just move on?
Next one we got up is one of the many Mission Impossible movies of Tom Cruise trying to hurt himself.
Okay, I'm going to say this right now. I did not watch it. I
didn't either, man. I tapped out.
Just put it in hold because I knew neither one of y'all was gonna watch this damn movie.
Once Henry Cavill
premise of Mission Impossible, I'm good.
Once Henry Cavill loaded up those arms, and I watched that movie, I was like, "This is peak. There's no getting. There's no this man. He cocked his arms, man. There's no better shot than that in a Mission Impossible movie for me. That's the last one I watched. How many was that before this one?
It's 2.
How many has there been between that one and this one?
2.
Really? Henry Cavill still had a mustache and beard. That's why we had to Photoshop or CGI that mustache out for Justice League. That's been that long between movies?
I think so.
That was 20.
What's the name? What's the name with the one with Henry Cavill again?
I don't remember, but maybe just type in like Mission Impossible movies, and they'll probably give you a full list. Because that seems like a long period, and I feel like I've seen there's been 3 since then. So there's only one more.
So this Mission Impossible Fallout is the one with Henry Cavill that came out in 2018.
2018, okay. Because they did reshoots because they filmed in 2017. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So what? How many more after that?
I'm getting it. I know how to.
You have to fight for this one. You got to come out of that corner swinging, boy. You can't get Jake Paul in this one, man. Boy, that shot was so satisfying.
I'm gonna tell you something, dog.
Oh, there's been 3 Mission Impossible since 2018. We have Mission Impossible, the Fallout, then Dead Reckoning Part 1, The Final Reckoning 2025.
So 3 in 8 years, give or take.
Yes.
Doc, fight for it, man. Fight for Tom Cruise.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, visually, this movie was absolutely ridiculous. And then, of course, on top of that, Tom does his own stunts. Cinematography was great. Angela Bassett as the president, and anything Angela Bassett touches, she's phenomenal. This is, if I'm not mistaken, one of, I think, Ben Raim's last performances. I think he's going to retire or something after this film. That's why it made my top 10 list. And for me, I enjoyed this movie way better than I enjoyed Jurassic Park, which is why I say put it above Jurassic Park, or at least at number 10.
I will say I haven't seen it. I can take your word for it. Anything got to be better than Jurassic World Rebirth. It's got to be.
Well, I'll say this. One of the ones that we have not discussed yet that was on my list, I'm willing to take Jurassic Park off the table for that movie to be on the top 10 list.
So we're doing what we should have done 4 picks ago.
Well, we didn't know what these movies were, sir.
All right, I'm gonna slide you all the way down there. Let's see if I can get you back
You're
down
like,
there.
we're done.
Get off there. There we go. Okay, and Doc, I'll take the word for it. I'm gonna.
So, for the record, one left.
That was we got one more switch. Oh God. Okay.
One more switch.
Damn, I did that far too easy without any debate. Can I take it back?
No.
We'll lose the switch. We'll lose the final switch. Let's save the switch.
Oh, that's bad now. That's a bad move. That's going to disrupt the entire list for me. That's a bad move. It's a terrible move, man.
Don't ever play chess.
Terrible move. I'm flipping the board if I'm playing now, man. The board's been flipped on the ground. All the chess pieces.
Oh,
what's the next one?
On the
ground. Thinking about it. Oh, that was a horrible move. Why did I do so fast? Oh my God.
In the words of Master Yoda, don't let your anger. That
was a terrible move, man. Oh, okay.
What's next, sir?
F1 is next. The behind the scenes of how this movie was made alone gets it on this list for me.
I didn't see this one, and I really
this movie is amazing.
I need to watch it.
This thing is incredible. Like from
I've
a racing movie standpoint,
I've seen it 4 times already.
Yeah, no. When I heard about this one, this was one of the ones I wanted to see, but I just couldn't get to it, unfortunately. So I'm gonna watch it on the break.
Just the dynamic between Damson Idris and Brad Pitt is beautiful. And the acting is beautiful. Just young, cocky dude, old man just trying to live life and just kind of redeem himself. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. And I'm sorry to overstep. I just want, just because for behind the scenes purposes, and I'll let you finish off. Isn't it true that they got video gamers to contribute to the racing? Am I wrong?
Well, they actually they were at a few F1, like not F1 full, but like actual events where they were able to use like the footage from that event and then sort of implant or insert footage from like when they were in the cars and stuff. The channel is Corridor Digital. I watch them every Saturday. They go through like they react to and they're visual graphics designers, and they go through breakdowns of movies, old movies, good, bad VFX and all that stuff. They probably were the main channel that saved Sonic, to be honest with you. Okay. So Corridor Digital, it was a few episodes back where they go into depth about the breakdown. They may have had somebody, I can't remember because they usually do it. They usually have somebody from like the movie talking about it, or somebody who worked on it to go through those visuals for it. But all in all, like even the crashes were real. The one that was in the rain that flipped into the trees, that one, the one that's on fire, they flipped the car.
Crash?
Not a real crash that like happened. It was planned, but it was fully flipped. It was no CGI. No,
like they really did visual. They
did practical stuff.
Thank you, practical effects for that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real. Yeah. Corridor Digital. This is a plug for them. They got 1 million subscribers or so, but that's my favorite channel to watch. Okay. Every Saturday, Corridor Digital. They're amazing.
Man, that's dope.
And that's how I learned all my behind the scenes stuff, honestly, from them, how stuff works. Like they're so good. But Doc, slots open, dog. 4 or 9.
Number 4.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I'm okay with that. I'm really okay with that. Still hate. I hate we used that one up on number 10, man. We shouldn't have used that one. That was a bad move, man. I gotta move on, but that was a bad move.
Lesson learned, my brother. One more left.
Man, that's a bad move. All right. So next movie up, Jen, I believe we had this on your list.
I know what it is. Yes.
Frankenstein made your list for best movies this year.
Guillermo del Toro, Oscar Isaac, Jacob, who plays the creature. I was so surprised by his performance, how they did things in the literature, but then with the changes Guillermo made to give more depth to other characters that made sense for the story. The practical effects, the visual effects, like the sets that he built for this, his use of color. I love Guillermo del Toro. This has to be on the top 10. It's this because we talked about on the show, I think it was with Will, that Guillermo should do his own universe of classic horror films in his time. So for me, that like this has to be on the top 10.
Doc, throw it to you, man.
Well, it didn't make my list for the fact that I didn't finish watching it. I fell asleep on it. So it didn't hold my interest. And I hadn't gone back to finish it. That's why I didn't make my list. And I love horror films. I love classic horror films, and I love Guillermo del Toro, but this one didn't hold my interest. I'm gonna have to go back and finish it from, what Jen is saying. I'm sure she's seen it at least twice by now, but
yes,
it didn't make my list.
It's so good.
Didn't make mine, but I trust Jen. So that's why I'm willing to, because we talked about it on the show. I was interested in it. It's just one of those movies I ain't got around to, like post Halloween to now is one of those I just haven't gotten around to. But I trust Jen. Doc.
Thank you.
We're gonna put it on the list. We got one slot left at number 9.
One slot left. One slot.
We got
left.
one slot left for sure, but we have like 2 more movies too.
And one more flip.
And one more, and one more little.
Jen, would you be willing to put it in holding until we can view these next 2 films?
See, that's smart.
Sure.
That's smart. That's what.
Let's do that.
That's what we should have done with, what, but.
See, your anger got the best of you. I'll put it in the hold, but
okay.
Depending what the others are, I'm gonna fight for that one.
So next one is pretty recent. I watched it last night, and I was like, you know what? I might need to add this to it. So One Battle After Another. It's the Leonardo DiCaprio movie that came out, I think September, but it's on Max now.
I didn't see this one.
Me either.
Yeah, oh my goodness. This one's like how did it start out? Like he was part of this military organization at the beginning, and now the same people are like after him, after his daughter. It's witty. It's not as serious as you think. Javier Bardem is in this, and he calls him he calls him Sensei the entire time, and he's they're just paranoid, man. It's a really good movie. Again, it was closer to the end of the. Yeah, she was. And that was a part of the military group that he was with, or the special sort of ops group he was with. It's very different than anything else because it looks so serious, but there's points of levity in it too. Like he's on the phone right now because he called a number and he's trying to get help or locations or something like that on like who took his daughter and why, find out. And it's these code names he has to go through. They ask him questions he has to answer.
He's in this too?
And he has to answer the questions as they go. And he forgets one and he starts explaining and they wouldn't let him pass. Like, hey, call us back when you get that. Click. And he's like, it's so weird. Not Javier Bardem. My bad. Not Javier Bardem. Oh, God. Oh, I feel bad for
Benicio del Toro.
Thank you. God, because did we just see Javier Bardem in something? Was that Mission Impossible?
No,
didn't I just run Javier Bardem in something?
I felt like he's in F1 with Brad.
He's in F1.
He's in
F1. That's
F1.
what we just ran. That's right. I was like, I just saw his face, but it wasn't this. But this was a really good movie. And this is the part where he's calling him like Sensei. And He's pretty paranoid. Both of them are. Like, it's like, thank you, Sensei. Thank you. Like, it's a weirdly good movie when you think it's so serious. It's not. Watch this. Watch. And there's the red. Like, it's such a clever movie. Like, and I know it may not make our list because only I've seen it, but if it's on Max right now, and it's one of the, is it better than what we have listed right now that I've watched? I mean, I'd fight for it, but yeah, I got another one I'm gonna fight for after this. So we can hold.
We said it at the beginning. Let's put all of them in hold, and then we got one more flip, so we can debate a little bit.
Okay, so last movie, because I ain't pulling up Jurassic World again. It's down there. It'll stay down there.
Get off the list, okay? It's not on the top 10.
Predator Killer of Killers. I picked that one. That's our last one. This was a 3-part series about predators within the lore using fantastic animation.
The animation.
The animation, I think they say like the animation is on 2s when it comes to like frame rate and everything. So it looks a little stop motiony, but it's like Spider-Verse when he first started out, how smooth Peter Parker was swinging. And you look at Miles, how they dialed him back a little bit, so he looked a little jerky. People didn't like that for some reason, but I loved it. But this movie, this is. Oh, I hope it went. I should have probably looked at this first. But Predator is.
It's on YouTube.
We'll just move it off a little bit. But yeah, 3 stories. The Viking one. What was the other one, Doc? We saw it. What was the second one?
World War.
Yeah, and this was such a
good one. The second one was the Japanese brothers.
The Japanese brothers, that's right. It played into so much lore, and then it gave us like continuations for all the other Predator movies of what happened to some people who survived.
All the heroes that survived or defeated the Predator.
So it's within the actual lore. This isn't some separate thing. This is like canon. And I said I'd fight for it. And I absolutely love that movie. From an animated standpoint, because we don't have any animated movies on here. That made my list. And that was me. That was more of the reason why I wanted to sort of have some animated movie. I had seen Zootopia. I heard it made $1 billion. So
I didn't watch Zootopia.
You've seen it.
No, I was going to say put it at number 8.
That's our switch, though. We got 9.
Wait, that's a switch? Oh, yeah, because
Wicked is at 8.
I'm sorry, number 9. I'm sorry, put it at number 9.
Because Wicked is at 8 at the moment.
Put it at number 9. Because I agree with you. That movie was absolutely phenomenal. I just kept my top 10 list to movies that was at the movie theater. I didn't even think to include Netflix, Hulu, Disney.
Well, I mean, it was only 2 added. It was only Frankenstein, but Frankenstein did get a limited release. And Killers of Killers was only on Hulu. So I think we stuck pretty much the theater aside from my movie, the animated one. I think we were pretty good on that. So list as it is currently listed: Sinners, Predator, Badlands, Fantastic Four, F1, Superman, Thunderbolts, How to Train Your Dragon, number 8, Wicked, number 9, Predator Killer of Killers, number 10, Mission Impossible Final Reckoning, and that completes our list. What's in hold right now? Ballerina, Captain America, Frankenstein, and One Battle After Another. Jen, I know you want to fight for Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Given our current list now, because we got one switch. If you had to move somebody out for Frankenstein, who would it be? Because I feel like this is more of a move out than a drop down. Like we put somebody here, we don't move them. We move them down. We take them off, right?
Yeah, it's a takeoff than a swap. I mean, for me personally, I would take off Mission Impossible and put Frankenstein on there.
Okay,
but you ain't see it though.
So, but
listen,
well, you haven't finished Frankenstein.
I ain't finished Frankenstein. I started. It was boring for me.
I have to be honest. I that's going off what I know. That's my opinion.
I think all around Mission Impossible. I think all around Mission Impossible was a better film. It ended the whole entire Mission Impossible series well. It landed the plane. It completed the final everything for Ethan Hunt, and it closed that whole chapter well. I think Mission Impossible needs to stay on the list.
Be straight up, I haven't seen it either. You can only battle it out, man. You can only, because here's the thing: you got Ballerina on hold. I don't think that's making this list. This list is too strong for that movie.
I don't want Ballerina on there.
That list is too strong for that movie, Doc, and you know it. Later, Gator.
Mission Impossible stays, man. It's a really good movie.
Because here's the thing, I'm gonna fight for. If you're watching and you want to throw some in the comments, go ahead and throw some. Because now our debate has come to. I want to fight for Captain America, Brave New World. Brave New World. My bad. I'm thinking Spider-Man. Jen's fighting for Frankenstein, and Doc's fighting for. So essentially, me and Jen are fighting for the 10th spot, more or less. Because I haven't seen Mission Impossible. I tapped out, man. They did 3 in 8 years, Doc. Like that's like Fast and the Furious production of movies, man. No, that's not right, because they haven't had one in a long time. Who used to? That's Tyler Perry level of production. Three in 8. 3 feature-length films in 8 years.
Oh my God!
8 or 7 years. Come on, man.
Put that on the record.
Okay, Doc. Here's a question: Were part 1 and part 2 shot together at the same time?
I think so. And then
that would make sense. That would make sense. But here's the thing, man. Like, we all saw Captain America, right?
Yes.
Doc, you saw it too. Say
yeah,
yes.
I saw
Say
it.
yes. I want to get it on.
Yes, sir. I did see Captain America.
Would you? I know Mission Impossible finished the story. I get it. I get completion. But we got Sam Snap Wilson. That's how they used to do in the comic book. They used to call him. This is how he used to do in the comic book. Wilson with the shield. We granted we finished up we finished up the Hulk story, right? But now you're telling me you're not anxious to see where we go with this, especially with the jump forward we got in Thunderbolts. And is that better? Is that movie, Captain America, Brave New World, more watchable, entertaining, and did you enjoy it more than Mission Impossible Final Reckoning?
I'm going to tell you this. I have to go off, honestly, which movie I've seen more times. I've watched the Mission Impossible movie 4 times already.
I don't see how you do it. But go ahead. This is you. This is my bad. I didn't mean that was my inside voice coming outside.
Here's the thing. Captain America only beats Mission Impossible by 1 movie watch, because I watched Captain America Brave New World 5 times already. So I'm willing to take Mission Impossible down and put Captain America for number 10 on our list.
All right, Jess. So how should we battle this out? Because we've all seen Cap, but I trust your judgment for Frankenstein, because that's your bag, you know?
I mean, for me, I enjoyed the Captain America movie, but I'm not gonna lie, where I said I enjoyed Frankenstein more than that. Granted, everything you said about it, I can't agree with. But for me, two things could be true, which is why I didn't put it on my list, because when I heard Guillermo del Toro was doing Frankenstein, I went, I'm sorry. And you got Oscar Isaac? Okay.
You have the same feeling when you heard Harrison Ford.
I mean, I did, because it's Harrison Ford.
Red Hawk? What?
I will admit I did. But then watching both films, and it's a personal opinion, Frankenstein.
Yeah, so how do we rectify this one? Because
you know what?
Obviously, Mission Impossible is coming off.
Yeah. It can only come down to this. Flip a coin.
We could do that.
That's what it has come down to.
One of those.
Hey, that's what it's come down to, dog.
Pull one of those cold doubloons out, and let's flip one of those.
Get your coin.
The skull and crossbows heads, and the swords are tails, right?
Just make sure it's not the doubloon from Pirates of the Caribbean. We don't want to be cursed up in here.
Because Doc, Jen,
do not get the doubloon from the treasure that's been
I hate to do this, Jen. I hate to do this. I feel like it's a numbers game on this one. I think it's 2-1.
Say that again?
I think it's a numbers game at this point. I think you're down 2-1 because Doc's willing to move it. Doc's willing to move it out of 10th for Cap, not for Frankenstein, and I'm pushing to move it to 10.
So what you're saying is I'm outvoted.
Yeah, he said it in a roundabout way. Yes,
the nicest way I could possibly say it. Because Jen, I love you, Jen. I love you.
I'm gonna bleed,
and I don't want to hurt feelings, man. But
listen, I can be wounded and still love you. It's okay. I'll bleed out and be like, I respect you.
Oh God.
So what if that's our top 10 list? Granted, that was our last move.
Yeah, that was it. 0 moves.
That's still a good list. Moves. All of these movies are really good movies.
Yeah.
All right, so
that's why it's hard. Like this debating is hard because they're all excellent films.
So if we run down it real quickly again, number 1, let me zoom fully in so we can just go down the list here. All right. So at number 1, Michael B. Jordan, Ryan Coogler, Sinners.
Yep.
Number 2, Predator, Badlands. Mm-hmm. Number 3, Fantastic Four. Number 4, F1. Number 5, Superman. Number 6, Thunderbolts. 7, How to Train Your Dragon live action. Number 8 was Wicked. These last two might be a bit controversial for some people, but Predator, Killer of Killers. And number 10, we got Cap in there with Brave New World.
That's a good list. I think that's a good list.
It's solid to me.
So from a standpoint of 10 movies, this is our all-star fandom.
Top 10 for 2025.
Top 10 for 2025, y'all. That's good.
That's a good list. Good list. So if you haven't seen any of these films, we highly recommend you take some time to watch this top 10 list.
And come back and drop some comments. Let us know what you thought.
Let us know what you think. Let us know if you agree, disagree, or even suggest a film that we did not talk about at all that should have been on the list. We would love to hear your opinions on this. Please and thank you. Dion, you look like you're questioning something. you're contemplative over there.
I'm looking at it. It's a good list. I'm thinking to myself, man, Superman could have easily been number 9.
No.
8 probably.
No.
Could have easily been.
You are talking from a wound that has not fully healed. That's what this is.
I'm saying He could have been, yeah.
Why would you put him at what?
No,
he would have been for me. I mean, come on. Talk about me having a smile on my face at the end of the movie. How to Train Your Dragon was a bigger smile than Superman at the end for me.
Again, you're speaking from a wound that has not fully healed.
Yeah, Superman was safe. Okay, it was a safe movie. Let's put all these other characters. We could. Okay, I'm not gonna get on that. I'm not gonna get on that. We're in the year on a high note.
Yes.
Because next year we'll have Supergirl. Next year we'll have Doomsday.
We got a
real
lot
quick
here.
Real quick, and I probably should have. It just came to me.
Yes.
If there's a movie for next year that's on your radar, what are you looking forward to the most?
Oh, look who's here, Turtle. No Zootopia too?
Made $1 billion. It made $1 billion.
Damn, for real?
Now we didn't mention this, but I want to make sure we
got close.
I want to make sure we get this in because I commented earlier before we went live that we would. King Matthew commented at 309 his top 3 for 2025.
Oh, let's see what we got.
He has I Know What You Did Last Summer, Black Phone 2, and Superman at number 3. He has it at number 3, Dion.
You think you know somebody.
Don't talk about him like that when he's at work. Wait till he's.
I'm like, come on, man, we can do better than that. But no, we'll have an official graphic go up for this on our socials on Instagram and on TikTok and on my Facebook one. So yeah, All Star Fandom Show on TikTok and Instagram. We'll have that up along with our holiday list as well.
Yes.
Doc.
Yeah.
Movie for next year. I don't know if we answered. Jen, did you answer yours for movie for next year?
I did not. Doc can go first though.
So Doc, movie that you're looking forward to next year.
Of course, Doomsday. I'm looking forward to that one for next year.
Okay, let me do this. Other than Doomsday, I think we're all looking forward to that.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm looking forward to Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow. I'm also looking forward to Street Fighter, and I'm looking forward to the Mortal Kombat.
You know what you know what I said, man?
What?
What's one movie that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I get it.
Like, what's the one that you're looking for?
Probably Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow.
Turtle said New Day. I'm looking forward to that one too. Given who's all in that movie, for Spider-Man, that's gonna be like a comic book, like straight up. Like now we're living in a world where they can run into each other. Jen, one movie that you're looking forward to the most.
It's hard because there's a lot of good ones coming out because I have a graphic of the 2026 movie slate. There's a lot of good ones.
Do you want to give us a few names from that just to throw them out?
Yeah, let me just read through them. I'll read through them all really quick. We have, of course, as we've already mentioned, Avengers Doomsday, The Odyssey, the Super Mario World movie, the Hunger Games, Sunrise on the Reaping, Toy Story 5, Spider-Man, Brand New Day. There's a new Chronicles of Narnia movie coming out. Dune Messiah is coming. Masters of the Universe, Mandalorian and Grogu, Supergirl, another Moana movie? Goodness.
The live action one. The live action.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Live action Moana, Hail Mary, Scream 7, The Devil Wears Prada 2, Mortal Kombat, Scary Movie 6, Resident Evil, Return to I can't read this word because it's being covered by.
Oh my goodness, boy. We're gonna go in debt trying to go see y'all these
and Clayface, and I think there's a few on here that hasn't been mentioned.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, I think there's more that hasn't been mentioned. There's a lot coming out in 2026. We have to decide which ones we're going to see and review on this channel.
Again, of that one, is there one that sticks out to you like, oh, I can't wait to see that? Like, truly can't wait.
There's 2 of them that are neck and neck. Technically 3, because it's hard for me. There's 3. But if I had to pick one. Dune.
Really? Okay.
Granted, that's hard for me to answer because there's 3 of them that I'm like, yes, I'm going. I will be there with bells and whistles.
Yeah, and for Turtle, Scarlett Johansson is joining the DC universe.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's going to be in Batman 2, the Batman 2. So bringing in a heavy hitter for that movie might be a good thing. especially with her lineage as Black Widow. But for me, I know it's relatively early. And we got Spider-Man. We talked about it. We got Doomsday coming about it. I think we know how those are going to be epic movies. But for me, I'm so intrigued with Street Fighter, man. Like, I don't know why. I've rewatched that little teaser so many times.
Because it's the nostalgia part of it, bro.
I'm just pausing it every time and looking at the characters, looking at what they're wearing, looking at how they look like the video game. And I get to see him beat up Alexis, man. Like, that's going to be the dopest thing ever. I don't know how they're doing it. I don't care how they're doing it. If it's in the game, it's the old EA Sports line, right? If it's in the game, it's in the game. That is exactly what they've taken with this movie. Yep. And I can't wait to see Street Fighter. Mortal Kombat might have to take a back seat for a little while, man. I can't wait to see Street Fighter.
I will say this because Doc mentioned a few. I'm going to mention my other two real quick. The Odyssey. That looks so good. And The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Yeah. Oh, God, that too. Oh, my God, man. 2026 is going to be a wild.
It's going to be full.
Wild year for movies. And given the current state of production companies and movie lots and all studios and whatnot, who knows what 2026 will truly be like? Who knows what 2027 will be when it comes to how we start viewing movies? All I know, 40 days after Superman dropped, I could watch it at home. Maybe 42. I think that's as long as it stayed in theaters.
Wow.
And Running Man, I could buy that on digital maybe like 2 weeks ago. And y'all just did a review on that. How long ago? Maybe not even a month?
No.
So it's to a point where those windows are shrinking.
Very much.
Only we're going to keep those windows open and you go see those movies multiple times, or they're just really good movies. So and it looks like Netflix is going to take that Warner Brothers deal. I mean, Warner Brothers is going to take that Netflix deal. So we'll see what.
Out of the two dynamics, that's the better way.
That is correct. That's completely correct. Yeah. But man, that was our top 10 movies of 2025. Again, like Jen said, let us know what you thought about the list. Let us know what you left off. Let us know what we should have done differently. Should Superman be correct? Should Superman be lower? I think so.
I think he should higher.
Superman he looked good, but the suit sometimes the suit just did not photograph well or look well.
He's just been wounded so many times. I'm sorry.
Hey man, all I know is like it's how you gonna? I don't know, man. It's the DC situation. I don't even want to get into it because we're already an hour 30 in. But this will be our last show for the year. So this is our retrospective of 2025. Thanks for joining us all year. We are 20 episodes into our weekly show, All Star Fandom Prime, that we are live every Wednesday at 9:05 p.m. Eastern time. So join us there. And also, when we do these shows, these are just like our regular sort of All Star Fandom spinoffs. So this is our top 10 movies of 2025. Go back and take a look because it's right before Christmas. Our holiday movies as well. Our top 10 list of that. That was a lot dirtier than this one was because we this was a lot. Yeah, and go look on the list on our Instagram and take a look at those too because we would love to know what you thought about our top 10 holiday movies as well. This is all time list, all time for that. But Jen, Doc, I just want to say also from since we sort of committed to doing this thing a little bit more, well, the consistency was there. I want to thank both of you all too. You kept me consistent even when I'm tired, even if I don't fully answer back in time. Just know that I'm like working still and working on this still. And you guys push me to do it. Even when we see people on the chat on a week-to-week basis, that pushes me as well. But having you two as well, sort of like not let me sort of get away with not doing something or not committing to it. I appreciate that too, because over the last like 20 or so episodes we've had per week, well, each week, we've seen that audience grow. And sometimes it can get a little disheartening when you don't see it grow and we put so much time and effort into it.
Yeah.
But I know if we keep a steady pace and we keep moving like we're moving.
It's only a matter of time.
It's only a matter of time. So, and the guest that we'll have on for New Year 2026 should be a fun year. We'll be here every week. We'll have a guest on here and there. So yeah, so be looking forward to All-Star Fandom. Again, thank you, Jen Doc, for everything. I really appreciate y'all.
No problem, Bob.
We're here for you.
Anything? All right, Waldo. All right, Waldo, Geraldo, Faldo. Hey, name boy, you want to talk? Anyway, we can just talk for. We might just have like a show where it's just shooting the, you know what, that might just be one that we can do where we can talk about all that stuff. No itinerary, just crap. I'm gonna need something, but just.
But yet we fall off the plan anyway. We teeter.
Yeah. So like just a side mission. That's what we'll call it. Like All-Star Fandom side mission, where we just go and finally do our side missions where we want to talk about what we want to talk about and get down those rabbit holes of things. But again, this has been another episode of All-Star Fandom Closeout 2025. I'm Dion. That's Jen. That's Doc. Until next year. Peace.